Hey guys, welcome back to Couch Bros with Zach and Zoe. I had to wait for him because he failed last time. Today we just saw Midnight Occult Civil Servant, I believe it's called.
And guys, this is our second take because he forgot the name. And as you guys know, we're really bad with names. We just saw the anime and he couldn't remember the name. And we saw both episodes today, and I had to make a list of all the characters' name, guys. You know, because again, we're just really bad with names.
Three-letter names, max, please. Or just make it easier for us, you know, redhead dude, blonde dude, or girl-looking guy.
Goblin Slayer me, you know. That's a Goblin Slayer. That's like One Piece, like, it's easy.
It's like, technically, I don't think nobody really knows the Straw Hat's name because you just call them Straw Hats.
Yeah, but going to this anime,
I'm sorry, I just want to say one thing. If you guys ever seen the anime Blood Blockade Battlefront, you're gonna get the same vibe, and if you like that anime, you're gonna like this one. Continue now. Sorry, I just had to say it was just on my mind because that's all I was thinking about.
This anime is drama / action. I don't know if suspense, a little suspense maybe.
Just a tad bit suspense. I wouldn't consider it drama though.
Well, the first episode there was a little drama scene. So we're gonna go with drama / action with a little bit of suspense. At least for the second episode.
I forgot what it's called when there's like demons in animes. I forgot what that genre is called.
But the main character is Miyako and Miyako, and again, guys,
he's a cheater though.
I had to write down all the names because there's too many characters in the first two episodes, and honestly, I know at least with like the Shield Hero and with the slime, I was able to just Shield Hero sort of, and you guys knew what I meant. But with all these new characters, it's just better. I'm just gonna write down the names, and it's cheating. Sorry, I'm bad with names, but
I told him just to write down his hand and just do some random stretches, you know.
But we get introduced to a new character called Miyako, and he just got a job at the I forgot what was the office called. I believe it was the Shiyuku office, Shiyaka office, something like that. But he just got a job there, and he doesn't know what kind of job it is. It's just like a night shift government job. So when he enters the job, you know, we get introduced to a very cute character, which at first it looks like a very attractive woman, and his name is Seo, and we find out it's a guy. Even though he looks like, you know, he has a lot of features as a girl, and he's really cute, but he's a guy. And I'm saying cute because then we get introduced to the boss. The boss's name is Sakaku or Sakaka, and he uses pictures of the guy to break up with his girlfriends, or he uses it to get people jealous because he tells them that that's his girlfriend or he's dating him because he looks such like a girl and he looks really cute. And Sayo even goes to mention that, like, stop doing that, because I have a lot of girls like mad dogging me after work, during work, even. So like that alone was very funny, like, cause that's something I would do. But you know, after we get that little introduction to those two new characters, they explain to the guy, you know, they're walking to I believe it's like the Sheen Garden,
I can't remember the name. I just saw it. Just give me time.
Okay, they're gonna go to the garden. It starts with Sheen. Sheen something garden.
I think it was the Shingeki Green Garden.
Oh, so they're going to that garden. As they're walking to the garden, you know, the guys are telling him about the job, and they're asking him like, oh, you know, angels, demons. He's like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Like, did you really ask me this? Like, are you even gonna believe me if I say yes or no? And that's just really funny because as they're walking to the garden, they're explaining to him, and they show him how he's able to see, you know, fairies and other creatures, and we find out the names are anothers. That's what they call these creatures, and that's when the main character Miyako is just continuing to wandering around, looking around, and he stumbles upon like a little Romeo / Juliet thing going on, and it's an angel and a
it was I know this one was a Tenno, something like that.
Tongu,
yeah, something like that.
But the names for the angel is Adiel, and the Tongu guy is Taroban. Even with the names I have written down, I'm still struggling. Imagine if I didn't have this list. Man, this would be like the worst anime review video ever. But we get introduced to new characters, and then it's like a little Romeo/Juliet kind of thing. If you guys don't know, everybody should know what Romeo and Juliet is.
No, this is a Romeo and Juliet story from a spectator's standpoint.
Yeah, and if you guys are gonna watch, or if you guys don't know Romeo and Juliet and you go back to go watch it, just don't watch the Leonardo DiCaprio one.
That one's the funny one. That's like that one is so bad. It's just like, why did they do it?
It's like when I saw it, I never liked that actor after that movie, and then like Wolf on Wall Street came out, and I love
great movie by the way.
Great movie, by the way. I love that movie. But we had like a little Romeo Juliet kind of thing. The guys, telling the angel chick that like run away with me, forget our parents, all of those kind of things. And as he tells her, hey, let's just we'll meet up later. He flies away, and then like her big sister comes with like two of her homegirls, and basically like try to beat him up. And that's when the little guy's daddy comes in. And I guess there's like a little war where they want to fight each other against like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. And
well, no, because the angel thinks that guy is trying to steal her or kidnap her, I guess, to bargain.
It wasn't. Did that happen in Romeo and Juliet? Weren't there like two rival gangs? And
I don't remember how that was.
They fell in love with each other.
No. And the parents despised each other, I believe. I think the parents despised each other. They were both from noble families who hated each other. That's why.
You know what? Rokas the Wise, he's gonna give us like a little a
little recap of Romeo and Juliet. With guns.
We rely too much on Rokas. Rokas, if we ever get like a lot of subscribers,
I guess he's gonna be part of our channel.
We'll add you to the channel with a little percentage. Oh, Rokas,
a little wise man on the bottom corner.
I know, dude. But when he sees them, he can actually understand them, and that's actually really cool. He has the ability to understand the another people, the others, I guess, the angels, I guess all of them, and the other humans are not able to. So that's a really what are the chances of the guy getting that job? No,
my question is, how isn't this job really hard to do if you can't understand them?
Well, not like that, but what are the chances?
Yeah,
of this
what
guy?
Are the chances though?
Yeah, apparently he got the job by doing some kind of he filled out some form, and I guess he took some testing, and I guess his score was good enough to get sent to the office, but what are the chances?
Yeah.
What are the chances of all
no, think about it. The chances are at least 1 in over 1 million, because he said that in the entire history of Japan and the entire history of the office, they've never heard of anyone who can do that.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't pick that up. But thank you, I guess.
So it's just 1%, not even a percent chance.
But come on. I guess it worked out just fine, but he got the job he was meant to get, and he can understand these creatures that no one else can understand. So this is gonna be really helpful, I think. After this whole debacle of this fight scene, the angels and the Tongas, right?
Yeah.
They fly into the city. The battle goes into the city. It goes into a little stadium.
Which I thought more things were gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, I'm surprised. And it makes you think people that can't see these, how can you explain these natural disasters? Because a heavy wind out of nowhere causes a car accident.
Well, then again, they also don't try to involve humans, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, this whole little accident things. But after they're all fighting, and the humans step in. The guy that can Miyako, the one that can understand, he's actually trying to explain to the other guys what's really going on, because he just found out that these his partners can't talk to them, and there's a little fight scene where the angel falls on top of the human, and his other two partners, they're okay, one of them takes out that little baton stick, the other guy takes out a little smoke grenade, while Miyako's hey, no, let's try to talk this out, because they still don't know that he can understand them. And that's when the little gas bomb goes off, that little scene, that's when they find out the whole thing, and that little debacle, I like that part. The parents got to choose. The parents found out what really happened. And again, guys, all this happened because these two guys kept the secret to themselves. If he would have just told us that, hey, I'm in love with the angel chick, and if the angel chick would have told, hey, I'm in love with the Tongo guy.
Yeah, but then think about it. They never, those races probably never got along.
Yeah, so. but you see, but like the whole thing, like they're even fighting the angels. They're fighting in the middle, and they're just watching in the background. Like
you see, if they would have probably told,
if they would have
told their parents, we wouldn't have had the Romeo and Juliet thing. If Romeo and Juliet didn't tell their parents, if they told their parents, they'd probably both be alive. I'm just saying.
Hey, we're just gonna go to episode 2 because I know I don't want to talk about Romeo and Juliet. It's making me upset. But so going into episode 2, I don't know which episode I enjoy more, 2 or 1.
I think 2.
Yeah.
And I have. It's because I have a scene that I just really enjoyed.
Yeah, so like in episode 2, it starts off with him at home because he actually passed out in the previous episode. He wakes up in the couch, He found. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention on the last episode, right at the end, we find out why he's able to understand them. We don't find out till the next episode, but we find out his other name is Abo no Sain.
Simbe.
Yeah. You see, even with these.
I knew that one, but I knew that one because it's an easy name.
But that's his name, and that's how he's able to understand them, and
Well, that's not his name though. That's just apparently isn't that just someone?
Yeah, that's the like clan's name.
Yeah.
And that's the bloodline, and but going into the next episode, they come to his house with like burying gifts, but in reality they just want more information. We get introduced to another girl character, Sizu.
I don't think we're ever gonna see her again.
I wrote down her name. We better see her, at least 2 more times.
I feel like she's just a side character who just had to make more time. Cause she's just part of the restaurant.
I wrote down her name though, so.
Okay, she's an important character now. He wrote down the name. I'm sorry,
but look,
we're gonna see more of her. That's it.
They made a point of she works in the restaurant down the street. If they're gonna be going to his house to be getting those books. Or unless they took all the books with them at the same time, but when they left with the books, they only had like 2-3 bags, and you saw the attic; it was full of books. So they're eventually gonna go back to the house, and they're gonna go to the restaurant.
But they had to go back either way to return them. I'm just saying.
Okay, you know what?
They have to return to.
We're gonna see her, and they're gonna be in this restaurant by the end of the season.
They are most likely.
A Chipotle on it.
No, I know they are.
Okay.
It's a pretty high chance.
Oh, guys, this is how we settle disputes. Chipotle.
That's how we settle everything.
That's how we settle everything, guys. It's a Chipotle bet. So,
dude, we love Chipotle.
We're gonna do a Chipotle review too.
It's awesome.
It is good.
Big ass burritos.
Like 5 pounds.
It actually is 5 pounds. I weighed it.
Yeah, our burritos are like. Why are we talking about burritos? Guys, I'm sorry. We're also like, I don't have my sweater on. We're melting in here. I don't have air conditioning. And it's terrible, guys. But going back to the anime, the guy's in his little house, then he bumps into his little to a cat that turns into a damn bear.
That's my favorite.
That was my favorite scene. Like, I think out of 2 episodes, having a little cat become a monster and hug you like that,
I love cats, dude. I have 2 cats. I love cats. I love anything cat. Oh, also kitsunes.
Yeah, so that big cat I really enjoyed, and apparently they were friends, and they're friends. Apparently when he was a little kid, he would carry him around,
Yuki was the name.
Okay, but he would carry him around, and guys, we're gonna just really wrap up the second. We're gonna talk about a couple more little things because we only have a few minutes left, but it makes me think. The guy Miyako, when he was little, he would carry that cat around, right? And when he's an adult, he was carrying the cat around. No one can see the cat. So
you're seeing a kid either like this.
He's holding. He's walking around.
If you think about it, he's wearing. Oh yeah, never mind.
No, because he's walking around like this.
He's walking around like this.
And the other cat, he's walking around like this.
Isn't it just kind of like, it's like, who's this guy? What does he do? Is he curiously invisible? What's going on?
It's it looks weird. Like, why even do it? Like, if the cat can change sizes, wouldn't it be better for the cat to just be on top of his head? Like, that'd be cooler, right? I think that'd be cooler.
Yeah, like the show, like the anime Order of the Rabbit.
But instead, he looks like a crazy guy walking down the street.
I used to carry my cat on my head.
It was when he was little. It fit in his head. Right? But wouldn't that be weird? You just see a guy walking around going like this?
It would be really weird. Especially if they had red hair. No. We don't see people on the streets with colored hair.
Or like, can you just imagine him walking like this, going like this?
Or you know what's even weirder? Him walking like this and talking.
Yeah. But we're gonna just jump to the end of the episode. We get introduced to a little girl. Oh, well, actually, the guys have to go to another office, I guess another division, and the only reason they're going is so they can get another favor from them. So they're doing them a favor to get a favor back. So they get introduced to a little girl. Her name was Suzuki. Apparently, during the episode, they talked about a dragon. You know, a girl that looks like Glass from the Shield Hero. Apparently made a debut.
He kept saying Glass.
I was like, is that Glass? Like, wrong anime, but she's making a debut in this one too. So we got introduced to Glass on top of a dragon.
And it was a dragon? It was a bird.
Okay.
A bird with 9 heads. It's not a dragon.
No. They did not say what it was. But
we saw a picture.
Dude, that's not a bird. That's a dragon with 10 heads.
I know. I thought it was a hydra first.
Yeah, that's a flying hydra. A bird.
I'm sorry. It had bird face features.
It had no features.
It had a beak.
No, what are you?
Am I watching? I don't know which anime I'm watching now.
Guys,
I'm so confused.
Rogus, dragon or Bacaro,
it's a bird because it's a kitty. It's not a kitty.
It's a dragon. You know what?
Kiri.
Burrito.
I will accept this one for Chipotle.
Okay, guys, set. Okay, going back. So we get into this dragon / bird with Glass riding him is stealing the fairy powder. It's stealing like different materials. We don't know what for, but the chick / guy, Sayo, I love that guy. I love that guy. I think he's my favorite character now. He's trying to figure out like why like all these like things are missing. You know, after they talk to the girl, they go to like a little whale, and there's like a little summoning circle. Who the hell would touch something so dangerous?
No. Why would you touch something without knowing what it is?
Yeah, like, come on, like, have you never seen any TV, any newspaper? Like,
any horror movie?
And exactly what happens. He touches it, he gets transported, and he's surrounded by zombies.
I think he deserved it.
He did deserve it. And if he gets killed if next week's episode ends with him getting devoured by zombies and the season's over, he deserved it.
When he touched and disappeared, and I was like, well, that's the end of this anime. Well, I guess we're done with this review.
Guys, if you ever see a briefcase in the middle of the street or in the middle of a plaza, don't open it. Call the cops.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Like, there's no money in it. If you see a summoning circle, run.
Yeah, don't even bother. You just get out of there, dude. I see one. I'm buying a ticket to a different country because I know that city's gonna get destroyed.
And you never saw anything. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Summoning circle? What do you mean? What's that?
So we're gonna leave it here, guys. But check out the anime. The anime is really great. Good. It's really good. We should have said that in the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you didn't see it and you just saw this episode, I'm sorry for spoiling it. It's his fault.
Well, we're gonna put review, so
that is true.
Yeah.
But like, do you read sometimes the names when you click it? Because I just see the picture and I click it.
Oh, it's a good anime.
If it has a picture of Shanks, I click it.
But if he dies and it's over in the 3rd season, I would understand. And
you mean 3rd episode?
The 3rd episode, I would understand. But we'll leave it here, guys.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like. Also, I'm pretty sure it's a bird dragon. I'm just saying. Thanks for watching, guys.
You said bird dragon.
That is true, huh?